your little one reaches age 1.5, and there's a switch that suddenly goes off, and it's like now they don't want to eat, they're so fussy, they don't want stuff, they just, want their own way. So how do you feed the fussy toddler? So toddlers are an amazing group of people. I love them. They make our life really, really amazing. I remember one of my daughters would disappear for some time, and then you know that you will find something going on. Either the whole bottle of mafuta is on them, or they're just doing something naughty, and that's the toddler for you. Toddlers are an amazing group of people. They are trying to grow, they are trying to get their sense of independence. For a toddler, they and you are the same age. They are the same, you're the same. So they don't understand why they can't make decisions about their life. And that really tends to be seen when it comes to feeding. When the toddler wants to eat, they want to have some measure of control. So it is so important for you to understand that, so that when you find that your baby is being very, very fussy about their eating, you can kind of relax. In the second year of life, growth does slow down. So they don't need as much food as before, but they still need to eat nutritious meals. So what are some of the tips that you can take to just may help your toddler eat better? Number one, get a routine. Toddlers or children thrive on routine. They like to know what to expect. And you can even start warning them and telling them, now it's time, you've woken up, we have breakfast. And then when it's time for a snack, you already tell the toddler that in 30 minutes we're going to have a snack. So when that becomes routine, you find that it's more acceptable rather than having things all over the place. That really puts them off because they want to play, but you can give them a warning and tell them, now it's time to take a snack. Secondly, offer the foods in ways that are presentable. Offer the divided plates, have plates where food doesn't mix, that mishmash of things, the ones that you are mixing everything together. Most toddlers don't like that. Most toddlers actually don't like their food touching. So you can have the starch together on one side, the protein on one side, the vegetable on one side, so the food is not mixing. You can try and hide nutritious foods in foods that they enjoy. Like for example, if they like pasta, then you can grate vegetables, you can grate courgettes and carrots and mix them up with the pasta, so that as they're eating the pasta, they're getting their vegetables. If they like ugali, for example, you can mince off some chicken if they don't like the chicken, and you can mince off and cook it together with the ugali, and they end up eating the protein for the day mixed up with the ugali that they enjoy. If your baby is refusing to take milk, for example, we know that toddlers need 500 ml of dairy every day. You can give them yogurt if they prefer yogurt. Yogurt is a good substitute for milk. You can add some chocolate, some drinking chocolate onto the milk and tell them it's their cocoa drink, and that will make them take more. So there are different ways that you can get your toddler to start eating. The other tip is that let them feed themselves as much as possible. I find most moms saying, my baby will refuse, doesn't want me to feed them. But let them get dirty. I know it's messy. It's so messy when they pour everything all over the place, but that's how babies learn, and their brain is working so hard at that point. They're learning. So allow the baby to be dirty, and let them feed themselves with their hands, with a spoon, all these things. For drinking, get cups like this that allow them to be able to get independence in drinking. I totally love this cup, and you can find it at Bob's Winning Store, and it won't pour, it's not messy, but yet still teaches your baby to feed themselves. They are able to hold it. You need cups that have a handle that is able and easy to be held. Remember, toddlers are still learning how to hold, so they don't know how to hold with their 3 fingers, they know how to hold with their whole hand. So you need a cup that will allow them to practice their pincer grips. They're all the grips that they have to practice. And as they learn, and they learn how to take it to the mouth without pouring, all these are exciting times for the baby. The other thing is try and reduce distractions. I know some of us the TV is on, and so the baby is so concentrated on the TV. Rather let it be more of you interacting with them. As much as possible, do not let the baby eat alone. Babies love, they're social beings. Toddlers are social beings, and they want to feel part and parcel of the family. So eat together as a family. Get a chair at the table. Let the baby sit at the table and let them serve them. Let them be involved in serving themselves, and then they are able to eat and be part and parcel of the family. For older toddlers, 3-4 years, who don't eat so well, you can involve them in the preparation of the foods. Let them cut up the vegetables, or serve the food onto the serving dishes, or be part of the cooking process. Children are more likely to eat foods that they have prepared themselves. So feeding the toddler can be quite a task, but at the end of the day, if your toddler refuses to eat, you know what? You can't win that food war. If they've decided not to eat, just take the food away with no comment, wait for another 2 hours, offer it again. At the end of the day, they cannot starve. They're human beings. At some point, they'll get hungry and they will want to eat. So you might find that once your baby learns that this is not a matter where we are fighting, because the more you fight, the more now they dig in, and it's a war you can't win. So when your toddler feels free and independent to eat the food that they like, or the way they want it, then you find that the food wars becomes a thing of the past. So offer your baby different kinds of foods through the day. You don't have to serve the whole meal together. You can give, at 10, you can give rice alone, or rice mixed with milk. And then at 1, you give pieces of meat. And then at 4, you give some vegetables. And then another time you eat some fruit. So the food doesn't all have to be together. That's the toddler for you, and it becomes easier for you. So enjoy feeding your toddler. And I hope that these little tips will make it a bit easier for you. I am here for you. So if you've got any question, any query, any challenge, anything that you're going through and you just need another voice to take you through it, get in touch with me. You can DM me, you can write me a text, you can, WhatsApp me. But you know what? Better yet, take a video, a short video, WhatsApp it to me, and the next show might just be about you.